Every time people see these, they always have questions about them, about how they can make them as well, so I thought I would make a video about it. These are my Nintendo Amiibo coins. I came up with the idea of making these Amiibo coins when I was at university, and I was working on a product project that used NFC tags, and I had the idea that I could turn my Amiibos into portable coins. Come to find out when I was looking into creating these coins that it wasn't an original idea and people have been doing variations of this for a very long time, but great minds think alike. It's much easier to carry around coins like this instead of Amiibo figurines like this Guardian. Like, this is giant. You have a portable console to play games on, but then you have like Amiibos like this. If you want to make a set of these coins for yourself, you are going to need to make a few purchases. Amiibo figurines or cards created by Nintendo use NFC chips in the base to transfer data to your Switch. For coins, we're obviously going to need to use small round tags, and I purchased mine straight from Amazon. I'll have a link in the description to the listing that I used, and if that's no longer available, some other options. I preferred to go with plastic round NFC tags instead of stickers just because they're a little bit more durable. NFC tags are generally inexpensive, especially when you're buying them in bulk packs, and they can also be used in other applications. For example, I have one that I use as a type of business card. I can have it in my phone case or wallet and it instantly takes people to my beacons page. And if you do want to keep it simple and you don't care if your coins look like this, you can just use the tags on their own. It's all you need. You can just label them as is and you're good to go. I wanted to stylize mine and make them personalized and look like a cohesive collection. That's why I went a step further. So if you want to take your collection from looking like tags to a proper coin, you will also need to purchase coin cases. Again, these can be found on Amazon and I'll have a link in the description for the ones that I purchased. So now that you have your orders on the way, it's time to get designing. Head to canva.com and you can get a free account to design these coins. This could also be done in Photoshop, but Canva is accessible to everyone. You want to create a page that is the same size as what you're going to print. I went and got my designs printed on standard photo paper. So my size is 15 by 10 centimeters, but whatever you're printing on, make it that size. Then you want to insert a circle. And you want to make the diameter the same size as the internals of your coin casing. So your listing on Amazon might state what the internal diameter is of the coin cases, or you'll have to wait for them to arrive and measure it yourself. The ones that I got were 2.5 centimeters, and I can tell by the little box that pops up how wide and high my circle is. So 2.5 by 2.5. You can also bring up rulers in Canva by going File, View Settings, and then Show Rulers and Guides. Set the color of your circle to the color you want your coins to be. I did like a yellowy gold design because it reminded me of the coins from Mario. And I made all my coins exactly the same color so it looks like a collection. You can do different color backgrounds for different characters, for different series. Now you're going to put another circle on top of this, but you're going to put a circle frame. So if you type in circle frame, you get a circle with like the Windows background it looks like in it. And this means we can insert an image in here, but make it the same size, 2.5 by 2.5, and lay it over the top directly. You'll see in just a moment why it's important that we use a frame for the images. You can source your Amiibo images just by Googling them like I am, or if you Google like Amiibo image collection, there are people who have created folders where you can just download all the images of every Amiibo there's ever been. So I'm just inserting it. You want to make sure that the image is transparent, so like a PNG. Then once it's in, we can just drag it over the frame and see if we drop it in, it's automatically cropping it for us. We don't have to do any sort of circle cropping. The image is already in there, but we can adjust because as you can see, his head's cut off. So if we double click, we get the adjustment window and we can adjust as we want. If you want to get the full image of the Amiibo in the circle, you don't have to worry about the frame circle. You can just drop the image in the page, shrink it down and put it over the top. It doesn't need to be in a frame. So that is the front of our Amiibo coins. It's very simple. You can choose to add other things if you want to. But all of my Amiibo coins just have an image of the Amiibo on the front. But on the back, we have some more details. So I'm going to add a circle again. Same color as the front. Same size. And I'll show you how I laid out a full document of these in a moment. Then you just want to head to Google and source an Amiibo logo. Any color you wish. I went with the colorful standard Amiibo logo and put it in the center. And then all I have done is added text as well. So a little bit of text. I have put my name on every coin just to make it personalized. Resize it. I'm going to put it up here and we're going to format it in a moment. And then I also put the names of the amiibo at the bottom. So I'm just going to call this one Mario, but I did go into specifics. But then just to up the quality a little bit, we're going to curve the text. So if you go up to effects while you have the text selected and you select curve, you can then adjust the curve so it matches kind of the curve of the coin. And we can put this right at the top. And we do the same with the bottom, but we're going to curve it the other way. And you won't notice it with short text as much, but if I had really long text, for example, I have 2 Link figurines from Breath of the Wild. One is the archer, one is the horse rider. I would do something like Link, Breath of the Wild, archer. So then you have something that ends up looking a little like that, but I would take more time to adjust it so it's perfect. And that's how I made the front and the back of every single one of my coins. And then this is what it looks like laid out. I did all the fronts on one page and then all the backs on the next page. Now you have almost everything you need. You just need to transfer the data from your amiibos to the new NFC tags. Don't worry, the transfer does not delete the data from your original amiibo. It is just making a copy of it. To do that, we're going to use an NFC app on your phone. You want to pick the option in the app that says read or scan. Then you want to scan the amiibo on the back of your phone. In an iPhone, the NFC reader is at the top. In other models of phones, it could be somewhere else. So just move the amiibo around the back of your phone until you locate it. And then you can open up the amiibo in the app and see all the information about it. Have a fresh NFC tag ready to go and then scan it and it will copy the information across. Once you have written to the tag, you can now test it by reading it again in the app or just testing it on your Nintendo Switch in-game. Once you have confirmed that the NFC tag has duplicated correctly, you can then put the tag in between your front and back designs into your coin case and you're pretty much done. Now, if you are ever traveling with your Nintendo Switch, you can just take some of these coins along with you in your case. If you end up making your own version of Amiibo coins or any other variation, I'd love to see it, so make sure to tag me on any social media. If you found this tutorial helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. It very much helps and I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll catch you in the next one.